Hi everyone, this is Mark. Thank you for taking a moment to watch this video. We are going to review this album. This is from Memphis Recording Service, and the album is Elvis Summer Festival 1970, The Rehearsals. There is the hype sticker. So it is on 180 gram vinyl. This is the black vinyl version. It also came out on clear vinyl, which it was a little bit more money. It was like £5 or £6 because I think I bought it. I'm not sure. I know I bought it internationally, but it was like another £5 more for the clear vinyl, which if you convert the pounds, you're talking £5. You're talking, and this is just a guesstimate, you're talking $8 to $9 more. So to me, I don't care. I was totally fine with getting the black vinyl version of this. It's also available on CD. Now, as far as finding this for sale, it is becoming more scarce because it did come out, like I said, last year. But you can find it pretty plentifully on CD, and it's actually about half the price, if not even less. So let's dig right in. I actually made two videos. I made a video, you can see my lid is up on this. I actually had played some parts of this album, but I don't know if the powers at YouTube are going to block it. I've had another video blocked because I played like just a piece of a record, and they didn't hit me with a copyright strike or whatever you call it. I posted, this is probably about 3 weeks ago. I posted the video. I noticed after like 7-8 minutes, there was like no views. I'm like, that's odd. Well, then I looked at something else. And I came back and the video was gone. So that was my first inclination that something was amiss. So then I checked my email. Sure enough, it was an email from YouTube saying, due to copyright issues, your video has been blocked and taken down. You're not getting a strike, which I don't know why they didn't strike me. I'm glad they didn't, but they said you're not getting a strike. You didn't. They kind of worded it like you didn't do anything wrong. It's just, there was a copyright concern, I think was the verbiage they used. So we took it down. So if you're seeing this video, it's because they flagged or took it down. And depending on how this video goes and how I feel about it, this might be the video that you all see. So here's Memphis Recording Service. I will tell you, they do an absolute incredible job with the presentation. As you can see, it is on like a glossy cover, kind of a heavyweight. Great shot of Elvis on the cover. Then on the back, really cool picture of him in the studio. There's some of the songs. So I'm not going to read, obviously, all of them because there's literally probably 50 songs listed here, over 3 albums. So you have songs like Got My Mojo Working, I've Lost You. This is all on side A. Stranger in the Crowd, love that song. The Next Step is Love, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. Sweet Caroline, Yesterday, yada, yada. Then on side B, you have That's All Right, 20 Days and 20 Nights, Patch It Up. And then what's really cool, and I actually listened to this was in the video that I shot. He does, it's listed as bonus tracks, and it's Now and Then There's a Fool Such as I and Such a Night. And they're actually really, really good. And then, the other side, you have Don't Cry Daddy, Pokes Out Annie, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Suspicious Minds, I Just Can't Help Believin', Heart of Rome, which is really cool because that was on Love Letters from Elvis, which is a favorite, that album. And that song is a favorite of mine. Memories, Johnny Be Good. So how's it sound? It sounds pretty good. If you are expecting a polished studio quality, when I say studio quality, I don't mean the way it sounds. I mean like, edited and produced and remixed and all that good stuff. It's not on this album. This isn't the album for you. This is almost, think of it as like an impromptu, fun, loose jam session. It's Elvis, talking to his bandmates, and just having a loose, fun time. They're just sitting around jamming, and it was recorded. So this side A, actually, as you can see, it's broken up into two. So side A and B was recorded at MGM Soundstage 1 in Culver City, Los Angeles, California on July 15th, 1970. And then side C, D, E, and F were recorded on July 24th, 1970 at RCA Studios in Hollywood, California. So obviously this was before That's the Way It Is, was the movie itself was recorded. But a lot of these were recorded at the first part of the That's the Way It Is movie. And if you have it on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever, you'll see him, in the studio. So that's really what this is. A lot of great songs, a great selection, variety of songs that he did. So like I said, it does not sound bad at all. Like I said, it's just a, just like I said, just like the best way to describe it is like an impromptu jam session, them just having fun, being goofy. So yeah, there you have it as far as the way it sounds. So like I said, when I listen to Now and Then There's a Fool Such as I and Such a Night, I really liked it. Yesterday, he did a good job. Sweet Caroline, which is one of my favorites, and Stranger in the Crowd, which is probably my favorite song off the That's the Way It Is album. Yeah, it didn't quite hit me. It didn't strike me as, didn't blow me away, I guess you can say. Like, it was just really raw and just kind of in the infancy stages of him and him just trying to get it down for his ensuing shows at the International in Las Vegas at the Hilton. So let's look at the inside. This is also look at those shots. I'm gonna get my mug out of the way so you can kind of see that. Really, really great. Try to not get that glare. Crystal clear pictures. Really, really cool pictures during the same time of him in the studio, just having fun. That picture may look familiar to you. That is the cover of the FTD That's the Way It Is 50th anniversary book set and 8 CD set that came out. Oh, that glare. That came out a couple of years back. Just some really cool pictures of Elvis. Now look at that. Awesome, awesome photography and pictures. And there's the other side. Like I say, you just see he's having fun. So let's take a quick look at the vinyl. This is my beef with Memphis Recording Service. They do a fantastic job. I have several of their releases. Top-notch production, top-notch sounding, top-notch gatefolds. Yeah, they kill it. They absolutely kill it. Then they put them in these crappy, flimsy paper sleeves. I can't figure that out for the life of me. Beautiful vinyl. There is the label. Side A, and then there is side B. Really nice. Like I said, it does sound really good. Again, if you're expecting a studio type release, that's not what you're going to hear. You're going to hear Elvis being goofy, silly, talking a lot, doing the songs, which might not strike some folks' fancy. But to me, it's Elvis. So that's all I need. But yeah, is it worth having in your collection? I think so. Like I said, if you're wanting it on vinyl, I'm not seeing it very, very often. You could probably go to Discogs and put it in the search. So again, it's Elvis Summer Festival 1970, the rehearsals. Actually, if you go to Discogs and put in Elvis Memphis Recording Service, there's a tab, and if you click on it, it's got every single LP and vinyl release and every CD release. So you wouldn't have to even put this title in it. If you just go in, again, go to discogs.com, in the search engine, just put Elvis Memphis Recording Service. It pops right up. You just click on the tab, and it'll bring up, and it's probably 3 or 4 full pages of all the different releases. I do have several of the vinyl releases. I have a lot of them, actually, but there's some that I don't have. There's one that I probably won't get, and it's becoming hard to find. It's quite expensive. It's Elvis in 1954. It's just kind of like a bootleg recording of Elvis on the Louisiana Hayride shows. So I likely won't get that just because mainly the price. It'd be cool to have. If someone were to give it to me, of course I'd take it. But as far as buying it and spending that kind of money on it, no. Who knows? But I do have several other of their releases, which I'll be reviewing here fairly soon in the coming weeks, months, whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. Like I said, I think it's worth having. It's a cool kind of run through of him in the studio, all the recordings for it. Now, somebody had asked me, which was a good point, and I can imagine it probably is. Somebody had asked me, and it was on one of these message when somebody reached out to me on Facebook. They had asked me. They said, "Yeah, now is this?" Because they knew I previewed this. I put a post that I was going to be previewing this. They had asked me if this album features some of the tracks that were on that 8 CD set for the 50th anniversary of That's the Way It Is. I'd have to do a little bit more research. I'm kind of thinking it is, because I believe the book set with the 8 CDs, because it is 8 CDs, I think it's the complete rehearsals, everything that he did. So I think it's the whole shebang, the whole kitchen sink, so to speak. So I'm imagining that this is like a part of it. They called from those rehearsals. But yeah, I like it. What I paid for it, when I bought it right when it came out, so I paid probably half or probably a quarter of what it's going for now, because on eBay I saw it probably about a week ago, and I want to say it was like close to $100 for the set. It was a brand new sealed set, but I can't remember if it was the clear vinyl or the black vinyl. So I got it. I think I got this from Elvis Shop of London, if I'm not mistaken, but I think it sold out rather quick. It did rather well as far as sales and how quickly it sold out. And I think the clear vinyl was sold out first. Like I said, I got the black vinyl. It was a little bit cheaper. I don't really care. If I have their other releases on clear vinyl. But this one, because it was the 3 LP set, is a little bit more pricier. If I could save myself a little bit, I was going to get this. So yeah, I do want to thank all of you for watching, those who have liked and subscribed. I really appreciate it. And what's really cool is I'm getting a lot of people reaching out. Like I said, people through Messenger. I've had a few people send me friend requests and say they watch my channel and how much they enjoy it. That means the most to me. I'm not here to self-promote me. I'm just a guy that, from Delaware that, collects Elvis and has been a lifelong Elvis fan. 50 years this year, actually. I was 4 years old when I started following Elvis back in 1972. So I've had a lifelong love for Elvis and his music and the person that he was, his legacy. I try to find out as much about his life and time, so to speak, as I can. And I want to give you all really good content, and I want to keep it fresh. I want to keep doing the reviews. I want to start doing some CD reviews, because a few of you reached out and mentioned you'd like to see some of them. I've had some requests to do more of the FTD vinyl reviews. I'm going to start doing them as well. And I got some really cool coming up. I'm not going to mention it now, but I got something really cool coming up, hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'm just trying to get everything finalized and put together. So just trying to keep the channel fresh, informative, and just something that you all will enjoy watching. So yeah, I went on a little bit longer than I had thought I would, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, I also greatly appreciate those that have reached out and asked me questions about things. I don't claim to be the expert on everything Elvis. Like I said, I'm learning, and frankly, I've had people, I've posted something, they say, oh, by the way, it was this, not what you said. And I don't get offended by that. That doesn't bother me, because, that's how we learn. Sometimes we say things, and I try to be as factual and on top of the information I give you as I can, because I don't want to be some chowderhead that's spouting off information and I don't know what I'm talking about. So if I'm wrong, I can be corrected. I don't get offended. I'm not gonna, say something nasty back to you. That's not who I am. That's not in my DNA. So I learn. That's how I look at it. You figure, if somebody corrects you, we're all human. We make mistakes, and I do the best to get my information gathered and make sure it is accurate, and try to give you all the best information that I can give. So I appreciate, again, you taking the time to watch this. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all again real soon. Bye.